Hello my lovelies, it's another new month, so today is your usual stationery favorites video for the month of August. I have my drink of choice here. It's Matcha Latte from Starbucks, which I love, with a dash of chai. It's kind of like a hack from TikTok that I heard. They said to put in 2 pumps of chai, but I tried that and it's way too sweet, and this one is much better for me. So yeah, green tea latte or frappuccino. I'm mostly a frappuccino kind of girl, and 1 pump of chai. Very delicious. Anyway, let's just get started. My first few favorites isn't really stationery favorites, but it's just like general life favorites, so hopefully you guys don't mind that. If you just want, you're just here for the stationery, I'll kind of provide a link thing, if I remember, in the description where you can skip. But the first like live favorites is actually these really lovely rings from Aurelia Atelier in, I think she's based in Malaysia, and it's really lovely and dainty. I got another 2 pairs. This one, let me show you. Isn't that really pretty? Look. In this pair, which looks a lot like the ones I already have that I wear so often, but hang on, but that's, I'll just show you quickly. But this one is by Swarovski, not Aurelia Atelier, so that's the Swarovski one, that's the Aurelia one. But yeah, I've been really obsessed with them. I got 4 pairs. It's probably extra, but they sell so much range, guys, that 4 is actually a very sensible number for me. But yeah, this one in particular I've been really loving because it's just like so dainty and small. So yeah, that's from Aurelia Atelier. That's the logo. I'll link it down below, and I've been really liking the rings from there. Like she sells like earrings and bracelets and necklace and everything, but I don't know, since the pandemic I don't wear a lot of jewelries anymore. I guess I just don't go out of the house. But these rings I wear when I film stuff for you guys, just because I don't know, it makes me happy, and hopefully it just makes my like dinky nails looks better. Anyway, the second live favorite that I've gotten is this what do I call this? This is actually candle lighter from Amazon, and it's really easy to light up your candles. Let me show, like, this one is a little bit like, you know, deep, and I've already gotten up to down there. So with normal kind of like, what do you call it, lighter and stuff, sometimes it takes so much oil to just try to, do I have one? There's one of these that you can get in your like store and stuff that does that, but sometimes just I find that it just takes so much oil to just like try to light it up, because I don't know, it's just like not really made for candles, I find. So I got this one from Amazon, and it's like really amazing, and it lights it up so much better. I don't know why. Maybe I should show you guys. If I light it up like that, look, it's already gone away. See how maybe I have to do it this way. It just takes forever. See, it hasn't even done anything yet, so it's a bit frustrating and a bit wasteful. Okay, there you go. It does that, but it takes a few tries, right? Whereas if I do it with this one, it's actually pretty accurate, and you just have to put it in between and kind of like run it through, and then it just does it immediately. So yeah, it's kind of like a splurgy thing. I bought it in the pandemic just because I want something that doesn't need refill, because this one actually needs a bit of like a, can you see, it's like this oil inside, whereas this one is just chargeable. There's like, this is the battery, and then you can just charge it, and then you can just use it forever. So I feel like this is more kind of like environmentally friendly or whatever, so I've been really loving this one. But yeah, that's just like general life favorites, and I'll finally go to the stationery favorites now. I'm pretty sure you guys are here for that. So let's get to that. The first one is this set of lovely native Australian washi tapes from Kmart. I'm actually really surprised that they got this, and when I saw just how much like florals in there, I just can't resist, even though I already have like a drawer full of washi tapes. They're like really cute, look. Well, they're a bit cheap. This, if I'm not wrong, it's like $10, 10 Australian dollars for the whole thing. So I don't expect it to like be really good quality, cause like other washi tapes are like $10 for one. This is $10 for 10. So you can see on the top there's a little bit of like where you can see that that's meant to be part of the other side of the washi, and it's not like flush and not like kind of cut properly, but you know, I like it anyway, because those kind, if you can just trim off, and then some of them are pretty good in that it doesn't have like, I think this one's pretty good. Well, it's cut, so it's like, you know, for the price, it's like you get the quality that you pay for, but it's not too bad. I really like this one, and that doesn't have the same problem. So it's just like, you know, sometimes you get a bad one, sometimes you don't, but so far when I see it, it's just probably that one. I'm gonna put it back. It's probably that one, this one, and this one that's a little bit, has a little bit off cut, but the rest is fine, and the designs are pretty cute and nice. So yeah, it's in my favorite. This is from Kmart Australia. I don't know, I don't know if there's any other Kmart out there. Hopefully you can get something similar, but I feel like I just have to share for my Australian viewers, because this is really cute. I'm not really into this color because it's so bright, but the rest of it I really love. So yeah, if you have a Kmart around you that sells this, then you should try it. It's only like $10, I think. 10 or 12, I can't remember, but just like very affordable for a whole set of washi. That's my first favorite. My second, oh, what is that? My second favorite is another washi tape, and this one is from Pion. So you probably seen this roll a lot. I use it a lot on my what do you call it, like my planner spreads. I just really love it because, you know, Pion washi tapes tend to be very pastel colored, whereas this one is very muted, and like it's almost monochromatic. Like it has like very little color, and like sometimes like that's a color as well, but it's very muted still compared to other Pion washi tape. So if you're not really into like, you know, very pastel colored stuff, and you're just into black and white, I think this is a really good one to have in your collection, because it's just like an understated black and white and a little splash of color. I wouldn't even say a splash, maybe like a drop of color. So yeah, I've been really loving this. I use it in every monthly spread of my current planner slash bullet journal, and I just like to theme it like that. But I also really love all the girls. It's not too pastel in that, like, you know, it just brings a very subdued color to everything. So I really love it. So yeah, that's my second favorite. For my third favorite is actually this really lovely Ferris wheel ink. This is the color Moss Park Green, and I'm just so obsessed with it. It's like the nicest, like, it's dark green. It's almost like going to like gray, like blackish, but it's just so lovely. I don't know why. I don't even really like green that much, but I really love this shade. Yeah, so that's that one, and I'll swatch it, but after this next one, because next one is this really nice glass, what is it called, like glass dip pen or something. So you dip it, and then do you see these swirls here? That's where the ink will hold, and then you can write on it. It's actually very cool. The tip of it might get a bit scratchy on paper, but I actually really like it. I'll do a test writing thing for you with this ink. Oh. So what you have to do with this is you basically just dip it in, and you can see that it's taken a bit of the ink in the edges, like the swirls, and then after that you can just write it. Look. I really love it, and I find it kind of like, I haven't tried using it to write a long sentence or anything, so I don't know how comfortable it is with all the swirls, but yeah, it's just, I don't know, I really like it. I can't describe why I like it. And also, give you a closer look, I just close it first just in case I spill it. I'm gonna cry. It's a really lovely green. Look at that. Can you see how nice that green is? Just so nice. Yeah, really love this, and I'm already seeing that I'm gonna get more of this ink because, like, look at the packaging. Look at how pretty the packaging is. I even want like a lot of them just to display. Well, not really, I want to use it as well, but like even that just sits on the corner of your desk. It just looks so pretty. Like all the gold detailing and stuff, the logo is really pretty, and even the shape of the bottle, and how cute is the top, the lid as well. It's like what do you call it, hexagon kind of. Is it a hexagon? Is hexagon 8 or 6? I don't know. Anyway, my point is just have a really nice packaging, and really love the ink as well. I haven't tried it on any fountain pens. It's meant to be for fountain pens, but I'm not really a fountain pens girl. Maybe just haven't found one that suits me, because I've bought a few and then I didn't end up using it because sometimes it just doesn't, kind of like it's not very smooth run with it. So I might, you know, if you have any recommendations for fountain pens, I'm happy to take them and try them. But for now, this actually I really like, because it's fuss free, and like, you know, you just have to dip it and then write it, and then once you're done with it and you don't want that color anymore, you can just wash it and then wipe it, and then it's good to go to like dip on another color. I feel like it's almost the same as kind of like a normal nip holder and a straight nip, and a straight nip holder and a nip where you can just do that and write. Actually, maybe I'll demonstrate that as well, because it's kind of the same idea where you can just kind of dip down. I have to be a bit deeper than that. Just have to make sure the inkwell in the middle is filled, and then you can just start writing it with that. Oh, I haven't written with this for ages. I'm just like so rusty at it. Maybe I didn't dip it deep enough. The way it's kind of like, what do you call it, this fraying is because of the paper. This is not really paper for inks or anything. This is just like my notepad paper, so that's why whenever it's gonna be there's a lot of ink in it, they just like don't like it. So it's not the ink, guys, it's the paper. It's just I can't find any better paper at the moment, so you'll have to deal with this. So anyway, yeah, that's, I'm just gonna put it back. Really love that one, just because you can change the color easily and everything. And my next favorite is these cling stamps from Yourcreativestudio. So they sent me a package a while ago, and I've been really loving this cling stamp. Let me show you. That's the detail. That's it. This is how it looks stamped. I really love all the details. Like it's very, like that one has so much details on it. They also sent me a few cling stamps that are of like bigger clips, and I really love that one as well. Look at that. Has very nice details to it. So yeah, that one is another one of my favorite. And last but not least, okay, I have to close this before it spills. Last one in my list is this sticker release insert paper from Travel's Notebook. This is one of their B-sides and rarities. I did the whole kind of like whole thing on it when Bookbinders Design sent me a whole range. But yeah, I finally managed to kind of move some of my sticker to this. Like some of them are still living in like papers and everything, but I've managed to move some of them here, and I really love having it here. The only thing is sometimes, because it's from something else, sometimes it curls because these are from Washi. But aside from that, I've been really liking it, so I have them all in one little insert instead of having it in like all these different kind of like odd sides cut out that I cut out from like packaging and stuff. It's nice to actually have a place for all of them. So I haven't filled everything. Like this one from Washi tends to curl a little bit, so I just want to, you know, have a little bit first and then press it a little bit, like leave it there for a bit until it kind of like a bit more flatter, and then I'll add the extra ones. Look, this is like, it's even hard to close for me right now because it just keeps curling. So I'll just have a few bits now, and then in a few weeks I'll put some more so it doesn't get overwhelmed and doesn't stick to the other side. But yeah, this is all my La Dolce Vita washi that I carved and then pressed there, and I still have a lot of pages for other things, so I've been really loving this one as well. So yeah, that's all my favorites for August. Let me just take that out. So I hope you like looking at some of these things. I've been really enjoying from the month of August. And yeah, we're still, Sydney is where I live, still currently under lockdown because of the Delta virus, and we probably have another 2 months ish to go because they're trying to make sure 70 to 80 people is fully vaccinated before they open up things again, because our cases are getting quite like out of control. I'll be home longer than I thought I would be, but hopefully I can keep like coming out with videos for you guys. But the thing is, these days I'm like running out of steam a little bit. I don't know, I think it's because I spend so much time at home. It feels like, hey, I have a lot of time, but then I just end up like, you know, watching TV, just like laying down on my bed. It's very unproductive, but I'm also trying to like not pressure myself a lot because it's a weird time and it's like not the usual time. So I'm trying to be better at giving myself breaks as well. So that's why you don't see any like shop stuff. I mean, I'm still working on it, but I'm a little bit slow. So I have a few photo card collections to release. People been there's a lot of response to the ones that I released last month, so I figured if people like it so much, I'm better make more of it. So that's been fun, but I haven't been really working on my stickers, which I know I should, but just trying to give myself a little break as well, because I feel like I've been full steam ahead since like the beginning of this year. But yeah, I hope you're staying safe, and I hope it's better where you are compared to where I am. And yeah, if you wanna let me know let me know of conditions where you are, then I'll be happy to hear them. And otherwise, I hope you're always staying safe and taking care of yourself and giving yourself breaks as well, and just be gentle to yourself. And I'll see you on the next one. Thank you. Bye bye. Oh, that's actually very cool. Whoa. splattered it all over my desk. It's water based, so I think it's easy to clean.